Prashant, I think one of the important things that we want to discuss today is about the postgraduate diploma in management with the HRM focus, so PGDM HRM as we call it.
Yeah.
And why TAPMI thought it's important to start this program. I think my considered view is that the human resources is getting more and more important because of technological development and the knowledge economy that has come into place. So therefore, like some of the top corporate people, particularly Narayan Murthy says, at the end of the day, if the human resources don't come back the next morning, as he says, then the value of the company is probably set back to zero. So we want to have our young managers, emerging managers, be very proficient in handling the human resources and the capability building of the people for creating the competitive advantage of their companies. That is the thought process which has gone in when we started this PGDM HR. What do you say about it?
Yeah, I think apart from the market need, one of the best possible option for TAPMI now is that to obviously go out for a new program, considering that we are in the management school. We are, as a management school, we are operating for last 30 years. A strong teaching has been a core strength that we have. So we actually have an excellence in teaching. So it's very natural for us to actually go for a new program, and I think that's the best way that we can actually demonstrate our expertise. So apart from the market need, I think that our core strength, to leverage our core strength, it's very obvious for us to move to a new PGDM HR program.
Yeah, I think some of the strength that we always had in HRM is the technology focus.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the data, you might have seen that it is one of the areas, functional areas, where we have been placing all our students in HR profile year after year.
Yes.
So that's a consistency.
Yeah.
The HR analytics course that we started with the students, we took it to the corporates, and we had these programs in all the metros right through for the last 3-4 years, well received. And we have got some of the cutting edge courses. For example, the HR course of TAPMI is working on the creating competitive advantage through people.
Yeah.
Okay, similar courses probably run only in Stanford all over the world.
Yeah.
We also had courses on strategic HR, which is focusing completely on capability building, talent management, assessment center. So with the whole lot of courses that we have put together, I think it's very logical that we go for a highly focused, PGDM in HR. So that's what I thought about.
Yes, and I think this thought has been considerably put into the structure, the way the program has been structured. So in a sense that this is the first program in the country probably where we have a tie-up with Strategic Human Resource Management Society, SHRM. And I think as we know that SHRM is one of those, one of the oldest, one of the largest professional body of human resource management professional. And in India, this is the first time they have a tie-up in terms of developing a curriculum for a 2-year program, as well as also updating the curriculum. So in that sense, this may be one of the strong, unique point that this program is going to have that having a tie-up with SHRM.
Yeah, I think the SHRM Certified Professional Program certification, which all our students will get, is one of the, not only a uniqueness or a differentiation, but I think it'll add a lot of value to our students, and that's one point. Secondly, I think the program that we are envisaging has got some clear strands on which you're going to progress.
Yes.
And we want to make the students business partners.
Yes.
And that
Strategic
is what,
business partners.
yes, strategic business partners. That's what companies all over, people all over the country and the world are looking forward to at this moment. That's one of it. So the two strands which we can see very strongly is the business partnership component and the technology component which we are just taking ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And equally, I think one of the challenges that we have today is to make our students very aware of the business environment.
Yeah.
And therefore, the daily practice of reading Financial Times, Economic Times, and such thing, and analyzing it logically. That's something we need to bring it in a structured way, so that the students who come from environment where they probably have never done it get habituated to it, and they take to it like fish to water.
Yeah. So the general awareness about the business environment, maybe an additional skill that students are going to have at the end of this 2 years program. Yeah.
I don't know. It would be a good idea that, see, nowadays we run the LADC program, which we give it to select students from all over, from all disciplines. I think probably it would be a good idea to make it a course that all HR students in PGDM HR must do.
Yes. Yeah.
So even if they are, not going to be grooming leaders, at least they know the process. They can fall back anytime.
Yes. Yeah. So when I talked about developing coaching competencies, I think this is what I was also meant, that integrating the Leadership Assessment Development Center as an integral part of this whole program. So the students are also trained in this program.